Right guys, so this is going to be a new series on the channel, and it's just going to be a simple series. It's going to be one where we follow the guides that I've been creating on Reddit so that we can raise a brand new account up to around 1,000,000 coins. So as you can see, we've literally just started this account. We've got our starting players here. So the first thing we've got to do is just quickly throw these into position. That will hopefully let us complete a couple of the manager tasks, and then we can have a look at where we stand. Right guys, so the first thing we're going to do on this brand new account is complete these manager tasks. As you can see, we've already done 3 out of the 14 just by simply changing the team around and viewing them. What I'm going to do is quickly finish off all of these. It will give us a load of untradeable packs, but it will also give us some coins. This will allow us to start off our balance and start building it up. Right guys, so as you can see, we've done 8 out of the 14 manager tasks. Now the reason we've only done 8 is because some of them require you to play a game, some of them require you to buy something off the transfer market, and we just don't have any coins and we haven't got around to playing a game yet. So what we're going to do quickly is just open these packs. I'm pretty sure that they are all untradeable. No, we can actually sell them. So the good thing about these packs is it's exactly where we're going to start. We're going to start listing everything we get from these bronze packs on the transfer list, and the bronze pack method is how we're going to start making money with this. So what I'm going to do is open these packs, list up everything that we can, and then show you exactly what we get. Right guys, so the only pack we had that was tradable was that bronze pack that you saw. So what we've done is listed up every single player in it and the contracts as well. Now most of these will not sell, but while we've got space on our transfer list, we're going to at least try. So now we're sitting on 290 coins, and the only thing we can do is jump into a couple of games. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother showing you how the games go. I'm just going to show you the coins we get at the end so you can see how our balance changes. Right guys, so the first game ending in a rage quit pretty quickly. So we get just 231 coins for that. So now we're going to have those 231 coins plus the 290. So we're only on about 500 coins, but we've only played one game. So all we're going to do is we're going to jump straight in and we're going to open a bronze pack with these coins. Now what we're going to be doing is, it's called the bronze pack method. So all it involves is opening the 400 coin bronze packs and then selling literally everything we get in these. So it doesn't matter if they're valuable or not, most things will sell, especially the consumables. So we get a League 1 rare here. We're going to check everything in these packs, just for the starting couple anyway, just so you guys get a better example of what sells and what doesn't. So this guy's going for minimum price, so we'll list him for 200. He might sell, he might not, but we're going to list him anyway. This guy's from the Super League, so all the League SBCs have players that sell for a load of money, and we've hit an absolute jackpot already. I wasn't expecting to get quite so lucky on one of our first packs. So the cheapest is going for 7,000 at the moment. So we're just going to come straight in and list it for 6,000 on him. If he sells, then that's absolutely ridiculously lucky. And if not, we'll just lower it a little bit. So then we've got a Bundesliga player here. He's going for minimum, so we'll list him up for minimum as well. Again, we'll be lucky if he sells. And a Calcio B player, he's not going to sell, so we'll list him for minimum just in case. Now, a lot of people say that the managers also sell. So we've got a Brazilian manager here. He's a lot of him on the market for 200, but we'll list him while we've got the slots. It's not going to do any harm. And it's the same with the contracts. These are extremely difficult to sell, but while we've got the slots, we are going to list them. So as you see with the bronze pack method, we list almost everything. We get rid of the badges and kits and any of the useless training cards. And then what we're also going to do is claim our next manager award. Now, I've got a feeling that it's another untradeable couple of packs or something, or a couple of items maybe. Oh, it's just fitness, and we can't trade them though. So we'll just send those to our club. But what we can do now is we can buy a consumable off the market, and we can sell something on the market. So, we can apply a fitness card, and we can buy a player off the transfer market and a consumable. What we can do here is we can make sure we buy a consumable that we can resell for the same price. And with a player, we can buy someone that we can make a profit on as well. So it's nice and easy with these. So I'm just going to quickly do these for the coins, and then we'll open another bronze pack. Right guys, so ignore me with that. We've only got 136 coins, so we actually can't complete them yet. So we're going to play another game, and we'll complete them after the second game. Right guys, so the second game ends in a stupidly awesome 5-all draw, but the only thing we care about is the 459 coins that we get from that. So we add that from the 200 to before, and we've got about 800, 900 coins. Unless that player is sold, and he has sold. So let's quickly just jump onto that transfer list now, and we'll see that that bronze player has sold for 7,000 coins. So that is absolutely amazing for us. Now, if you guys are following this guide, and I don't expect you to have this kind of pack luck, you'll probably need to finish about 7 to 10 games with your team, and then after every game, just keep coming back, opening a bronze pack, listing everything up. Eventually, your transfer list will get full, and then you'll just start sending stuff to your club. So if the contracts aren't selling, if the Saudi players aren't selling, send them to your club, and then list more valuable things up. So what we're going to do here is we're going to jump into a few more bronze packs with our money, and then we'll move on to the next part of the guide. Right, so as you can see, we've still got the same amount of coins, and we're jumping into our bronze packs now. So I'm going to leave the footage running for this so you can see exactly what I list up and what we're selling and everything. So now that we've got quite a full transfer list, and we're going to have coins to open it, I'm only going to be looking for players from the league SBCs. Everything else I'm going to be sending to my club, unless they're from a big league like the Premier League as well. So we're keeping all contracts in the club because we're going to use those. That's going to save us an absolute fortune on gold contracts down the line. So the first guy here is from the Eredivisie. There's a lot of him on the market, but the cheapest looks to be 200. So we're still going to list him because these kind of players do have a demand. There's a good chance he'll sell. And the same with this guy. I can only imagine he'll sell for 200 coins. So we'll list up both of those players. That'll be 400 coins if they sell, plus the 30 coins from here. So we'll probably break even roughly after tax. We can't expect that every bronze pack is going to give us profit. But as you've already seen, you occasionally get a big pack, and that makes up for all the bad ones. And then you get a load of average packs as well. So in this one, we've got a German League 2, Swedish League, and a League 2 player. Now, English players, they do usually sell actually after a couple of relists. If they're English and from any league, whoops, I meant to list them, they will sell eventually. We're going to keep the contracts, and we're going to do the same with these fitness. We're going to list these up. Now these always sell for either the 150 coin bid or 200 coins. Buy it now. Now it will take a few relists to get rid of them all usually, but they're definitely something we want to be listing and not keeping in the club. I'm just going to keep opening these bronze packs until our transfer list is completely full, and then we can move on to the next part of this guide as well. In this pack, we're getting absolutely no players of value, no contracts of value really. We do have a fitness card though, so that's 200 coins back from the pack. I don't know if knee healing cards sell. I'm just going to double check this quickly. Okay, so it looks like they might actually go for about 300 coins. See, always check everything. If you're not sure if something sells or not, double check it. If it doesn't sell at 300, I'll just reduce it down to 200. And then this guy here is a tradable version, so I'm going to send him to the club, I think. Actually, no, let's keep the untradeable. We'll actually just discard him for the coins. We could have listed him up, but I'd rather just keep some slots on our transfer list for players that will sell fairly quickly. And because we can't send them to our club after, it's just not worth it for us. So that guy might be from the Super League. So we've got Super League and MLS player in here. Let's check this MLS player first. He's going for about 200 coins. We'll be lucky to sell him first time round, but we'll keep trying. The Super League guy, he is a centre midfielder. And he's also 200 coins, but we'll list him again because it's from the big leagues, and so there is demand for them. And we're doing the same with the English player as well. We're listing him up. Contracts to our club. Fitness card, we're listing up again for 200 coins. That's our bread and butter, these. A heady, I don't think the head injury cards sell. No, I'm just going to send that one to our club, just in case we ever need it. It's not worth 4 coins or whatever it discards for. And then for the knee healing, I've just listed one of those up, so I don't know what I'm doing. We'll list that up for 300 again. And then we'll get rid of all the badges and kits. So we've got 7 slots left on our transfer list now. So we can open 3 or 4 more of these. Now you're probably looking at the coin total and seeing it going down dramatically and thinking this is a waste of money. But these cards, they obviously take time to sell. So if we have our transfer list stocked up with these, we are going to make coins eventually. Now all of these English players probably won't sell the first time round. And I might end up just simply sending them back to our club and then listing other stuff. But there's going to be squad builder challenges that come around eventually that all of these bronze cards are going to have a value for. And as soon as they're released, we're going to have them in our club ready to go. We'll list that fitness card up. The training cards, sometimes pace sells for a little bit and the plus all attributes, but the rest of them are very, very unlikely to sell. So I don't even bother, I just quick sell them personally. I think this will probably be our last pack, so we've only got 2 slots left on that transfer list. We have got no one big again in this pack. We'll list up the English guy again, because there's a chance he'll sell. The other 2 guys we're just going to send to our club. We're going to send the contracts to our club as well. I got a feeling the upper body ones sell as well for about 300 coins. They don't sell for that much. I'm almost positive of that. There seems to be a lot of them up there though for that price. Let's just get past all of these. Okay, it looks like someone's listing a lot of these cards up for the same price at the same time. Do these actually sell for about 800 coins at the moment? I would be absolutely amazed if they do, but it's looking like it. 700, there we go, 600. We're going to list this one up for 400. I might even be overpricing it a little bit there, but that pays for the pack itself. And then the knee card, we are going to list up for, well, we're going to list it up after because our transfer list is full at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is show you the squad builder challenges we're going to complete and in which order we're going to complete them. Right guys, so the first squad builder challenge we're going to look at is the only one we can. It's called Let's Get Started. Now in this one you need to exchange players of any rarity, so we're going to use all the bronze untradables we got at the start of the game. And in this one we only need one goalkeeper. So we're just going to go straight into our club, use one of the untradable goalkeepers that we've got, which is this 48 guy will do, and complete that. That gives us a bronze gift pack. I don't think that these are tradable, but it doesn't matter because this is going to open up our other squad builder challenges. And because we're using players that are untradable and have no value, we're not going to lose any money from this as well. So as we move into the second one, we need 12 chemistry. So there needs to be a kind of link in here, but that's about it. So let's see what centre-backs we've got at the moment. Again, we want the untradable ones ideally. So we've got a 55 rated guy there. And in midfield, we've got that guy and Lopez. That gives us the 12 chemistry we need, and that completes that challenge for us. So that's the 2 out of 3 done, and we haven't used any of the cards that we've bought. We're just using the starting team that we got that is all untradable. Now in the final challenge, it's a little bit tougher, just because you do need a bit more chemistry. I'm not sure who we've got in our club in the CDM slot. I'm pretty sure we packed him, so I'm not going to actually use him. Oh, he's untradable, that's fine. If they're untradable, they literally hold no value to us. I got a feeling he's untradable, and if not, he's from such a bag league, it doesn't matter anyway. And then we just need a cam. I'm not sure if this is going to give us all the chemistry we need. Nationality is exactly free. Okay, that's fine. So we just got to change that left mid for the English guy that we had. There we go. And that should give us that one complete, again, with all our untradable players. So what we're going to do now is quickly open those packs. I'm pretty sure they are untradable anyway, but they might give us some good stuff to use as we go along. And then we'll look at the next squad builder challenges we're going to do. Right, so jumping into the packs. We've got a bronze packs first. It's just a normal bronze pack, like the ones we were opening. I don't think it is tradable. It's not tradable. So everything in here we're just going to send to our club, except for these things, because I just don't want them cluttering up my club. I'm never going to use them. We'll send all the players and everything to the club, though, because, again, these players could have a value for future SBCs. It's going to be the same with these premium packs, and then the next one, which it might have been a contract pack or something. But none of these are going to be tradable. They can really help us with the league SBCs as well if we get any of the big players. And yeah, not tradable. But that's fine. We got them for free, so we basically doubled the amount of players in our club. This one's just a little bronze gift pack, which we're getting those 3 players in. We're going to quick sell the ball for nothing because we have no use for it again. And then we get a 2-player pack, which might actually be tradable. I've got a feeling this one might be. We get a French centre-back in it. Is it tradable? It's not tradable. Oh well, we'll send them to our club as well. So at least we can build a slightly better team to play some games with. So what we're going to do now is have a look at the next squad builder challenge we're going to do. Right guys, so the next one we're going to look at is going to be the hybrid intro one. So there's 2 parts to this challenge. The first one's called 2 leagues, where we need exactly 2 leagues. And the second one is triple trouble, where we need exactly 3 nationalities, maximum of 4 players from the same nation, and at least 2 rare players. Now, as you can see on both of these, there is no rating requirements, so we are going to be using bronze players all the way for these. I'm just going to have a play around with these, try and complete them, and then I'll show you when I've done it. Right guys, so we bid on the players that we needed for these challenges, and as you can see, we've completed both of them. Now, most of them, like we said, are first owner. The ones that aren't, we've been smart. We've picked up on bids at 150 coins a piece. So we're spending literally nothing on these, and we're guaranteeing ourselves a profit by completing them. So we've done the same for both of them, and that gives us 2 packs. We also get 1,000 coins, and then we also get a kit. Now, we're never going to use the kit, but I guess it's nice to have it for nothing. So what we're going to do is send that random kit to our club. Then we're just going to get straight into the packs and see what we get. So I'm just kind of hoping that we get something that sells. It's very unlikely we're going to get a big player in 2 rare gold player packs, but you never know. Your luck could be in. So the thing to remember with any players that you pack is everybody sells at the moment. So we need to always be looking at the prices on the transfer market. Because our transfer list is full at the moment, I'm just going to send these 4 players to our club. Then we're going to clear the slots on our transfer list, and we're actually going to have a look at what they sell for. So we didn't get anyone big in either of the packs, which isn't any kind of problem. We're still making profit off these. So we'll send them to our club. We're on 4,500 coins constant currently. If we have a quick look at the transfer list as well, we can see that 5 items have sold. So 2 knee injuries, the upper body, the rare centre-back, and the BPL player as well. So we're clearing them. We're going to relist everything that's on our transfer list. And then we're going to quickly go to our club and see what these guys sell for. Right, guys, so I've quickly checked these guys' prices. The first guy we get here, he sells for 700, and there's loads of him on the transfer list. So there's no problem in quick selling him. The second guy, he's selling for 800 at his cheapest. So we're going to list him up for 750. The third guy is exactly the same. He's selling for 700, which is his minimum price that we can list him for. So we're just going to quick sell him again. It's not worth clogging up our transfer list with these players that aren't going to sell in a hurry. Then the last player we get is Gray. Now Gray sells for about 900, so we'll list him for 850. Overall, we've made about 300 coins extra from just not discarding them, which all adds up very quickly. What we're going to do now is open a couple more bronze packs if we've got the space on our transfer list, which we have. We've got 3 slots, so it might even be just 1 bronze pack. But the key thing here is we want to keep this transfer list packed at all times. Now, when you guys are following along, ooh, a silver player, you may actually have a much bigger transfer list than this. We've only got the 30 slots, which can be extremely annoying. But it's not a problem in the long run because we will upgrade it eventually. How much does this guy sell for then? The cheapest is 600. We'll list him for 400. I don't know if he's going to sell for it, but we might as well try it at least. Then we get a striker from the Pro League. Now remember, these are the guys we want to be checking constantly. He's going for 200, and there's barely any of them up, so we'll list that as well. The low-rated cards. Now, I'm not sure if 48 is low-rated enough, but they sell. He's not quite low-rated enough. He'll probably sell eventually, but people like bronze benching this FIFA, so it's always worth keeping an eye out for them. For now, we're going to send all of those to our club, and we're going to use the last slot to list up this attribute card. Now, the attribute cards sell quite comfortably for 150, 200 coins. It might take a couple of relists again, but they will go. And the rest of it is straight to discard. So we're just on 5,428 coins now. So we're going to have a look at yet another Squad Builder challenge. Right, guys, so the next challenge we're going to look at is going to be this Hybrid Nations one. So the group rewards for completing all 4 are 5,000 coins and a 25k all players gold pack. Now there's 4 challenges in here, some of them harder than the others. So what we're going to do is have a look at the quad one first, the easiest one. We just need 4 nationalities, 4 players from the same nation max, 77 overall rating, so we've got to use gold players, and we've got to have at least 4 rare gold players. Now the chemistry for this is only 70, so that does help us a little bit. Again, what we're going to be doing is bidding on players. So we're going to be spending at most 350 coins per non-rare gold player, and 650 coins per gold rare player. With the rewards of a 25k player pack, while we're doing this, it's almost impossible to lose money again. Right, guys, so we completed the first challenge. We did get 2 silver players in there, which we got for 200 and 150 coins respectively. Then the rest of the players were all discard. So it's such an easy challenge to do, and you can guarantee that you're going to make profit on it. I was also able to pick up a couple of players for the next challenge included in that, so we're absolutely flying already. Now we get our 25k premium gold players pack. So literally whatever's in here, we are going to make a profit off this. We do get Wanyama, who does sell for a little bit because of the Spurs SBC at the moment. As well as that, we get a Dortmund player. I'm just seeing if there's anyone big in here. We do get a League One striker. Oh, we can't actually check what they sell for. Let me quickly clear the transfer list, and then we'll have a quick look at the prices of these guys. Right, guys, so as you can see, some stuff is sold on our transfer list. We've still got a load of stuff listed at the moment. And what we're going to do is send some of it back to our club. So we're going to send the player here back to our club, the contracts back. We're just going to free up a little bit of space so we can store these new players on the transfer list. Guys, so we listed up what we could with the slots we had. As you can see, a player fitness sold, one of the random English players sold. We sold one of the gold cards already. And then if we just have a look at what we're selling them for, 800 for both the rares, so about 150 more than discard. Then the normal gold cards, they sell for about 500, 550, 450 at the least. Even 750 for fur was the cheapest on the market. We then got the rare silver player, who was going for 850, and the right back, who we put up for the cheapest on the market at 600. So we can get back about 6,000 coins, maybe a little bit more from all these packs, plus the stuff that's going to sell from the bronze pack method, and it's going to put us at roughly 10,000 coins. So that's where we're going to end the episode, and then hopefully next time when we come back, we'll be on roughly 10,000 coins.